Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I want to get on here and talk to you guys about why I had decided to stop recording, why I had left YouTube in the first place. I know I wasn't there that long, but I was in a series, or I was doing a series on competition prep videos, and I had chosen to stop competing because I knew that my head and my heart weren't fully in it. There were a lot of outside factors going on at the time, and I was very, very distracted. And everyone knows once you decide to put your time to a competition prep, you do have to put your all into it. It is very monotonous, it is very time consuming, and you have to have a lot of discipline and consistency. And I was not having that at the time. There was just so much going on with me. One of the things that was happening was I had actually just graduated college and I went into a depression. And I know it's not what's supposed to happen, but I realized I didn't really have goals and my degree didn't take me where I thought it was going to. And I let it get to me more than I would like to admit. On top of that, I decided to start hanging out with wrong people, partying a lot, drinking a lot in general, and just doing a lot of things that weren't benefiting me and my growth at all. And I didn't feel like myself. That's not really who I am. I definitely consider myself a very goal-oriented person, and I don't like to stay stagnant, and I felt like I was settling for the first time in my entire life. On top of that, I was engaged at the time, and I had just eventually decided to end that engagement, and it didn't have to do with my depression. There were a lot of outside factors, the main one being that I felt like I had a lot of growing to do, and I felt like I was dragging him down with me, and I didn't want to do that. So it was in my best interest to end that relationship. So with all of that going on, I did decide to stop competition prep. I did decide to stop YouTube, and I had to kind of live out that period of my life. I did continue to party, and I lived it out, and there were a lot of good memories that I will never want to take back. But it is time for me now to move forward, and I would really like to start this channel up again for you guys and really put out the quality knowledge that I've been wanting to. I've been involved in the fitness industry since 2013 very heavily, and some of the stuff that I see put out there after everything I've learned is just terrible, and it makes me so angry because I sit back and watch knowing what I know, and you know, sitting here and having that type of knowledge and knowing potentially I could have a lot of power in the industry, it makes me feel like I could be doing so much more, and I want to be doing so much more for you guys. So this is going to be the start of a series that I want to talk about working third shift and how I'm handling that, because yes, I am working third shift and I know it is not healthy, but I take extra precaution, I take extra care of my body to ensure that it does not affect me negatively. And so far, what I have been doing has been working extremely well for me. So I really want to take you guys through that. I also want to know if you guys want to hear about anything else. I want you to put stuff in the comments below. Even if you're an outsider and you're watching my videos, like, let me know what you want to see. Like, I'm here for you guys. I'm here to communicate with you guys. I want to put my knowledge out there for you. What's following this video is going to be a quad video. I did record this, so be easy on me, guys. I'm still getting used to this really big camera and these fun gadgets that I have here. I'm gonna put up the quad day. And I also wanted to mention too that right now I am at my heaviest I think I've ever been, so be easy on me. I am doing a cut right now. It is time. It's definitely time. Usually I like to start around the holidays just to get a head start for the summer, so I can also answer questions about that, how I'm doing that, how I'm cutting being on third shift. I do also eventually want to compete again, so that's why I'm doing this. I just want to be able to get myself in a routine of consistency and discipline where I'm able to track my macros and I'm able to really carefully watch what I'm eating, because after not dieting for a really long time, for me it was 3 years in between shows, you really get into a habit of just giving into your hunger, which is not a bad thing, but it makes it a really huge transition to get back into being very strict about your macros. I want to be open and honest with you guys about that. Dieting down is never easy, and dieting down is especially never easy for a show, and there's a lot of things that competitors consider taboo that I am more than willing to openly talk about. So like I said, any questions you have for me, I am here, guys. Please let me know what you want to hear. I'm gonna follow this with my quad video, and I hope you guys enjoy, and there's a lot more footage to come and hopefully a lot better quality footage. So enjoy. All right, guys, here is my slightly dilapidated and on a whim quad day. Usually I go into my leg days or really any lifting routine, and I wing it. And other times I go in and I already have a laid out plan. I'm definitely a mix of type A and type B personality. Here is the first exercise that I'm doing, and this is front squats. I really, really like incorporating squats of all kinds, particularly front squats, because they are very functional. They are very, very related to your everyday life, and they do help strengthen a lot of your core muscles for other exercises. So these are a must for me. And there I am, putting it back on the rack. And here is the second exercise. This is a superset. Here I am doing walking lunges with an overhead plate. This basically just puts into play your abs a bit more. I really do like incorporating ab exercises as I am lifting. Here is a variation of a Bulgarian split squat, and you just seen me lose my balance because I still mess up too, guys. This I did on a whim as well. I just seen the barrel and thought it would be a good range of motion to really hit my quads, and in fact it was. It did hurt my foot a little bit, so I did end up putting a band under there. I do them single leg, which usually Bulgarian split squats are single leg, haha. You see me moving into the next exercise here. This was also a superset. I just did step ups. These I usually rotate between heavy and light, and I'll rotate between doing them as you see them here, or I'll keep my foot planted on the bench and just kind of do like a running lunge for a little bit more power. My superset did just involve some hanging leg raises. And then I did end up ending the workout with just I end up ending the workout with just sissy squats and a superset of leg extensions to burn out. So yeah, that was my quad day, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.